Hello, everyone. Oh, we've got an ad break going. Brilliant. Perfect. What timing? I'm going to record. Welcome, everyone. If you can see me, if you can hear me. We're an event today, so we're just waiting for that to get started. Next few minutes, so I'll update you when I can. Let's see who's here today. Let's see. Player info. So today we've got... Oh, Catherine. 12 months! We've got Westy. We've got Rampage Granny. We've got David is in here. Spectre Robin. Dark Spades. Coach Z. Bebop, although Bebop can't do it. Autistics. Salty Salmon. Senny's on there. Cornsy's on there. I'm pretty sure Scooter's in there as well. Yeah, Scooter's in there. So yeah, we got a good lineup. Welcome, Catherine. Hop into the game, and then we're all ready to go. There we go. Put the chat on either side of me, so I've got lots of options. Sit tight, just waiting on a few more. We're alright. Ads should be coming to an end pretty shortly. Let's move on to game and check that everything is working as it should be. Tell you what, today I am going to turn off the YouTube widget. There we go. So, hopefully you can see me, you can hear me, you can hear the game, I can hear the game. We can't hear anything we don't want to hear. I think we're alright. I think we are alright. So yeah, we're just going to see how we get on today. When there's people around, I'll tell you what's going on. Let's put that on medium, activity feed, blah 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 blah. Question is, are we live on YouTube? Has that worked? Connect your encoder to go. Oh yeah, it says live. Okay. Seem to be. And has it done a split? Have we got a vertical as well? I don't know. Anyway, welcome everyone. No, it's not done the dual stream. That's annoying. I can confirm that we're not in ads at the moment, which is good. So I just need to wait, and we'll stop the music at the stage that it's ready to go. Apparently I need to refresh my Seribot, so I'm going to click that. Just as I said I was going to pay attention to the game. Yeah, come on Seribot, you're all authorized. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Armor said is alive. Ark, Holly, Glinny. Oh, Glinny's on this as well. Cool. Jemmy. Oh, Jemmy's on. Wow, I missed all these people. There, right. So they're going to heal me up when we go, so if I lose anything, I'll get it all back. I'm not going to have my food, because last time I was eating all the food, and then they had to spawn it back in, so... Do we get a map? Yes, we get a map. Bohemian Interactive Loot Stash. Okay. So we do get a map. Other than that, it's fairly vanilla. Do I have to have these markers on? Don't seem view news feed. I don't think I want to view the news feed. Yeah, so it's pretty good. So yeah, the name of the game today is that it's a solo event. There's like however many people, 30 people or something. And I mean I can tell you how many there are. Nope, that doesn't tell me. Oh no, 41 at the minute. I don't know how many we're expecting, but somewhere between 40 and 50. We get 30 minutes in which we're not allowed to kill anyone. Then it's sort of up to the 2-hour mark before they start giving clues about where the vial is. And there's basically like a briefcase which has got a vial which is a cure in it. And it's a bit of a like King of the Hill type thing where you have to you're trying to be the person who's holding that. You get 3 lives where you can respawn, and if you keep dying after that, you're dead, and you're out the event. And whoever's got the vial at 7 o'clock is the winner. And if it's on the ground and no one's got it, no one wins. You're not allowed to take the vial out the briefcase, so you just have to sort of be carrying the briefcase around. And I think that's it, really. I was a little bit worried because it said something like, oh, you know, the danger of players. I think it mentioned predators. I'm like, what? What's a predator? Is that a zombie or is there other predators? Because if so, I'm a little bit concerned. Alright, I'm just going to check the general chat, make sure that we're all okay. Gas zone's gone. Yeah, gas is off if I remember correctly. So, if there's no gas zones, that means places like Riffy Boat will be potentially very good. Just going to get rid of all my alerts. Stream notifications. Let's do all that. Right. So yeah, let's pop this up. First event of the year on the first weekend of the year. Very exciting. Lots of people putting messages. Got the server info. Turn off the 2 default server markers. Yeah, there's nothing there. We'll send a message. Make sure your admin messages are turned on. Yeah. So what have we got? We've got Vanilla++, Community Framework, Earplugs, Windstride, BioCure, No Weapon Force Raised, and ARI events. So yeah, it's all fairly standard stuff, I think. Right. So yeah, we're just waiting now. I'll put that down. See how we get on. First stream back. Not expecting a great deal of people though, because it's a bit of a surprise, extra bonusy event. The problem since I shut my Discord is I can't really communicate other than just through Twitch stories. We'll eat some nut. Obviously with this, there's going to be like 100 different perspectives. There's going to be all the people who are playing. There's shoutcasters, I think Kempus, Ari, somebody else as well. I don't know who else. And obviously it all gets, all the time that's missing now will get added on. So the fact that it's supposed to finish at 8, obviously that'll be 10 past 8 and counting. So yeah, however long there is a delay, there will be sort of extra time, I suppose. But because it's solo, I will be able to sort of hide in a bush and disappear every now and then if I need to do anything. Obviously the stakes are a bit higher when I do that, but whatever. You never want to die in DayZ, do you? But we don't get too many noises of me swallowing when I'm drinking or eating. I could just move away from the microphone. Oh, we are ready, let's go. New event end time 7:10. I mean, when it says let's go, does that mean I'm allowed to go? Seems to. I'm just going to check Discord just in case. Oh no, I've pressed the wrong thing. I got cured, then got ill again. So yeah, I think they clearly are sort of getting ill, and then there's a cure. And if we come across people, obviously we're allowed to talk to them, but it's not allowed to team up with them. So you don't have to kill on sight, but yeah, we're not allowed to. Not allowed to make friends. So where am I currently? Does it tell me where I am? Because that would be nice. Oh, so I'm not far from, well, halfway between Cherno and Prison Island. We could do below to airstrip, although that's a bit mad. Maybe I will do Prison Island. I'm just going to eat my pear, and then we're just going to wait until we get confirmation that we're actually allowed to start. Didn't say let's go, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. And you can find out the list of everyone playing as well. Right, Jemmy says it's go time, so let's pop this music off and just focus. And I think for now I'm just going to leave the Discord on in case I'm missing anything. So which way? I'm facing the coast. I want to be going coast to my left. And I reckon we're just going to sort of loot sort of Komarovo, places around here. There's definitely people who would have started running like 2 minutes ago. Because... yeah. Well, yes, everyone else is moving. I am also moving, but delayed. It looks as though in the Discord I wasn't the only person who was a bit confused. So, we'll see what we can see. I guess in terms of numbers, it's probably like a, you know, half of a full pop 0. So like a fairly normal official server, I suppose. And I just don't know how, you know, how do you do this, the spawns and something like that in such a way that people don't spawn in the same place. We will see. First time I've properly played DayZ for a little while, actually. I mean, I thought I could hear a dead body there, which would be a bit weird. But no, I don't think so. Get going, little shoot. Woohoo. I mean, I can't shoot for half an hour unless it's a zombie. But I can certainly loot. And loot I shall. I mean, I won't have spawned closest to Prison Island, I don't think, but I think that's a fair bet for somewhere to go to get some gear, so we'll operate on that basis. Get ourselves a hat. No zombies around here at the moment. And this is one of the, I will just say, obviously, this is one of the events where it's absolutely fine for me to have chat on, but just let's avoid meta, obviously. So don't tell me what other people are doing, particularly because I'm not going to have you know, teammates. I think obviously telling me that others have started is fine. But beyond that, I'm by myself. Some people would put a delay on or turn chat off on these sorts of things, but I haven't done either of those, so we'll just keep it like that for now. And yeah. Now I do have to be careful because I'm going a bit of a distance away, because I've only got half an hour until PvP starts. Obviously what I don't want to do is use the half an hour running along a road, not doing anything, and then one PvP starts, instantly get killed. But I suppose that's the risk you take with Prison Island. I think there are cars, but I'm, you know, probably not going to make my first experience in a car on an event. And we'll see what happens. There's more sort of big name people playing tomorrow, I'd say. But I'd say there's some good streamers and some of my favourite folks playing today. I'm always tempted by the sort of military around here and the sort of below airstrip, but there's usually way too many zombies, so let's not get embroiled with that. I can see another player, hilariously. I assume, unless it was a zombie. I think it's a zombie. Yeah, First zombie of the day. Might be able to avoid it. No. They've got incredible range as always, so spotted me from a mile off. And to be honest, my main objective today is just to have fun, which I know sounds daft and obvious, but I don't know, I'm not that bothered about trying to find the cure. Like if I'm just having a run on DayZ and sort of a bit of PvP and bumping into people and whatever, then that'll do me, you know what I mean? I'm somewhat questioning my tactic here, but we're sticking with it. We'll start to hit town soon, and then hopefully there'll not be too many people on this side of the map. Especially because generally you want to be going inland rather than along the coast, but I think this is a good play. I'm going to follow this train line. And where's the first place we're going to come up to? So we're going to come up to Balota. So what we're Balota, Komarovo, Kamenka, yeah, and Prison Island. So yeah, let me know how you are doing. Happy New Year. I've got YouTube and Twitch chat going, so say hello. And what are your predictions? Who's going to win the event? Obviously, you're very welcome to watch other perspectives. I'm not. Haha. Yep. Hello, Catherine. Thank you. Scooter Goat 98 to win. I hope anybody else wins. Anybody but Scooter Goat 98. And if I could kill him, that would, you know, that's my objective. I don't care about winning, I just care about killing Scooter. Right, here is Balota, so... Give me some stuff, please, Balota. And I don't know this part of the map, you know, particularly well. Start on the zombie. Today's going to be my first opportunity to have a proper test of my... I've got like hand rest, like wrist rest things for my computer. But it's the first time that I've really been playing DayZ with the mod. I mean, what? Tracksuit jacket. I don't want the koi for the minute. Why is it just full on a flipping CR527 with bullet and a hunting scope? Are you joking? That is mad. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'll take it. I'll take that for rags, I guess. As if we got that. That's mad. Literally the first house I've been into. Right, if every house can be like that, that would be lovely, thanks. Could kill an animal and get some early food supplies, but to be fair, I haven't got a bag at this stage, so that zombie better be aggroing on me and not somebody else. Yeah, it is. I'd like a melee weapon, please. Ow. I feel a bit rusty. I should have warmed up, obviously. Should have done some, you know, hand exercises. Right, let's see. We're not going to loot everywhere. Selected buildings. And a pistol as well. This is, also with bullets. We are living the dream, man. We are living the absolute dream. And I am going to have a little bit of a look around, because to be honest, if there's going to be flipping animals basically running up to me, it'd be daft not to kill them, but... Oh no! I shot my weapon. Why did I shoot my weapon? That was... I didn't realise I was holding that. Oh no! Every zombie's aggroed now. You couldn't make it up. I'm so good at this game. Right, that's... Don't seem to have aggroed too many. What a joke. Right, we'll put some running shoes on because we're going to be doing plenty of running. Oh, yes. Baked beans, which I can't carry. And some rounds. Well, we're off to the races here. I need to be very careful that I don't lose the coast, because then I wouldn't know where I was going. Even more than I already don't know where I'm going. But we are on the coast, so let's keep moving. We'll briefly check this little industrial a bit, because... I mean, imagine I did find a spot, but it would be hilarious. Hilarious! I'll try and make sure that I'm keeping an eye on the chat, but... well, there's a possibility that I'll get carried away and not look. Need to remember how to do this whole streaming situation. Right, give me the burlap sack, please. So, guns were okay for, although the 2 bullets that I had in my IJ I've used one of, because of course I have. Need a knife, because then I've got a tin of food, which I currently can't open. But for any run, this is a nice, particularly having a gun with a hunting scope. I think that'll be because it's an event. Seems to be debate about, this is the most boring thing I'm ever going to say, so just brace yourself. Seems to be a debate about whether, for a keyboard, whether the sort of wrist rests are good or not. Like, certainly for a mouse it seems to be useful, but for a keyboard it's a whole thing about, like, I don't know, you're supposed to, like, put on it when you're not actively typing. But maybe with a game where it's like I'm pressing the keys all the time. I think obviously the positive thing is that it gives you support, but then the sort of other thing that people say is you're almost like weakening your wrist a little bit by giving it too much support. So it's the sort of exciting discussion that I know that you came here for. What will we talk about next? There's more industrial over there. And we're up to the next town already. Is that PD? I think it is, so... yeah, laughing. So I think we started at 10 past, 25 past, which means it has been 15 minutes. So we're halfway through the grace period. So it's got to bear that in mind. Which does mean that if I do the, if I do Prison Island, that there will be PvP on by the time I get there, so... given that I've got a weapon with a scope already, I'm possibly less bothered about that, but we'll see. If I was thinking in sort of normal me playing DayZ terms, every time I go to Prison Island I get killed, so it doesn't bode well. But 15 minutes till PvP. Oh, if only I was able to work that out. Haha. Look at me. Yeah, they will give messages for things like that, so we needn't worry, but good to know, I suppose. Pants, radar cap, nice. I was going to say, am I playing as my usual guy? I'm pretty sure I am. Does this place have a medical as well? I can't remember. It's got a well. Nice. Oh, and a backpack. Yeah. Let's go that way then. We're living the dream. I mean, there's probably other players who... Scooter's probably got a flipping DMR by now. There he is. 2 of them. Oh. A little bit of rubber banding there. We don't like that. Battery. Right. We fill up now. Fill up. Then PD. And then we're basically ready to run all the way to Prison Island. if that's what we decide to do. I can hear zombies, but I don't think that they're going for anybody at the minute. I need to remember that there's not that many people, so the chances of bumping into someone is pretty similar to when you're usually playing DayZ, which is, you know, by no means guaranteed. So little stalls over there. Right, Evie. Oh wow. Yep, she is alright, she says so. Come on, mate, fill your belly. Go on, you take your time. You know I've only got 15 minutes until PvP starts. There we go. Fortunately, listen to me. Right, let's not mess about with my microphone, camera, all that sort of stuff, Evie. Well, camera's fine because it's not on. Oh good, I'm aggroing zombies. Why is there so many zombies? 2 zombies. Quite a few when you think about it. Right, get me in this PD. Right, give me a stab vest, yes. I think we might be living the dream. Pistol flashlight, okay. I wish every DayZ life had half an hour in which people weren't allowed to kill you. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, not a great deal in here, but we've got the stab vest, which is the main thing. Tactical leg holster, okay. Not bad. There are zombies making noises around me, but... I feel like their aggro noises are consistent with them chasing me rather than somebody else. Come on then. Come on. Oh my goodness, please. Why is this zombie not want to aggro? Right, is there somebody else around? Does not want to aggro on me. Okay. Jeans. What have we got? We've got tracksuit pants. I like how these look bare, which is, of course, an important factor. Well, whatever happens, I think the plan is keep going until we can't anymore, either the end or if I get eliminated, we'll raid Scooter. So, that is the sort of goal. It's a glass factory. How far away am I from the island now? Fairway. Can I put a marker over there? Yeah. 1,300 meters, so quite a ways. Three bullets in that, 2 bullets in that. Okay. Nothing like a marker to make sure we get to the right place. Maybe. I obviously need to remember that if I've got a CR, someone else is going to have a CR. I can't be like, oh, well, I'm doing well, I just, you know. That might be true, but I don't know, everyone might have a sniper. I'm famously not the best shot, so... Right, where are these cows, man? Because... Or deer, or whatever they are. Because they sound close, but I'm not going off course to find them if I can't see him. And I'd have to be using one of my very limited supply of bullets as well. Almost had biscuits there, which is a bit weird. Food on the brain, clearly. Speaking of which, our food situation is looking good. Obviously, water is pretty much full. And now, we are just going to follow round here. Where am I? Follow around here. I mean, that's flipping boat. Hilarious. Until we can get over to Prison Island. We'll check the boat. Imagine there was a spark plug. Are you telling me there's a spark plug in this boat? That's mad. Right, maybe I need to push it out to sea a little bit. Push boat. That is so mad. Right, change seat. I'm obviously not the best driver, so nah. I need to push this boat. Push boat. Let's try and push it round a little bit, so I don't have to do so much turning. You don't seem to be pushing around, mate. I feel like nobody else is on a boat, surely. Right, get in. Not got a huge amount of fuel, but who needs it? Start engine. I'm in neutral. I always forget how you change gears. How do you change gears? Is it that one? That one? That one? Oh my goodness, how do you change gears? Guys, how do you boat? Oh, I've done it. I've done it. It was E. Right, neutral. Forward. Forward. Stop the person. Why am I not accelerating? Okay. I lost my momentum. I was trying to remember how to do earplugs, but it doesn't matter. We're just gotta get to this island. I feel like one of the shoutcasters is going to notice that as well. Someone's going to have noticed. That's what I'm here for. Alright, get me on this island. I don't care where I go after this, so... 5 missile PvP is active. Right. Smash into the land here. Good, I'm not dead. Yeah, okay, mate. Right. Have I given myself an angle that I can actually get up this hill? No. Get me in this prison. Please. Please. Oh my goodness, please. I don't want to be stuck on the rocks, please. Oh no, okay. Right, 5 missile PvP. Right, where's my, oh, all my stuff's disappeared. Okay, here it is. I don't want to labour the point, guys, but I feel like I might be a genius. Just want to say at this stage that nothing could possibly ever go wrong. And I should be totally confident. Field vest? Oh wait, no, I'd have to pick that over the stab vest. Right, yeah, barracks. I love that there's no zombies around. KA buttstock, combat backpack. This is going to be like the most geared I've ever been, like 20 minutes into it. Right, that's the field vest. We'll take the smoke grenade, you never know. Right, we need to loot these quick because, I don't know, I want to be a bit more cautious when we got PvP. Jungle boots, leather sewing kit, yes. Bison mag, oh please give me a bison, that'd be so cool. Old military boots. Combat pants, what's that, FX45 mag. Gloves, sights. Yeah, I've been very generous, although I am at a military base, aren't I? So, can you? Okay. Oh, we got a bit of the lag. The lagging. 308, nice. What do I need for this? 762. We've got some of that as well. Right, one more barracks, and then I guess we get into the prison. Yeah, take those. That on there. Why did I pick up the smoke grenade? Right, we're gonna be getting PvP any second. I'm scared. PvP's active, okay. I need to take that marker off. Right. Probably not the time to be running along a bridge, but let's do it. Probably also not the time to be trapping myself around the fence, but again. I've wanted to do Prison Island for ages. So to be here now feels pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm going to get straight to the other side. And then we can loop back through. God, I don't really have a good grasp of where you actually find stuff. Although these I think are decent. Oh, rack, yes. We've got a rack mag as well. Let's just see here. Yes. Right, we've got a pistol, close quarters, and a rifle. So let's just load up on bullets. This is mad. Okay, CR's full. I think the challenging thing is going to be getting off this island. Oh. Pristine mag. I don't think I've got 380, but I've got a spare mag, haven't I? So 45. That's got 380 in. Okay, so I am getting a bit of lag, which I don't love. Come on. So we'll empty this one. We'll empty the bison mag for now. So what's that going to be? There's 5. It's a 15er. Yeah, that's a 15er as well. I'll keep it though. And then if I take 4 bullets out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's taking 5. Like, oh no. Whew, okay. Back in a shotgun. Lock mag. Oh, please. Stood in a doorway. Right, what's the zombies about? Just get me axe. I need to change those around, and I need to put my bandage back on there. Man, you can tell, it's like I don't know where things are. The lag is definitely a problem. Well, at the minute, it's making the zombies stupid, not me, so... Joke's on them. Right, let's get rid of this marker. I've not put the bag in the rack, my goodness. What a guy. What a guy. Military sweater. It's pretty good. Police jacket. Insulation's better. I have never been this geared half an hour into a life before. PSO1. Did I get everything out of here? Yeah. I'm struggling to open doors. Just need to get into the swing of things, eh? Best insulation. Pretty well insulated. Pretty good weapons-wise as well. There's a buttstock of some description. Right, what else is there through here? Is there nothing? Lunch meat, good. 45. Right, so there's nothing else. I don't think there's a way out here. So I think I'm going to take this opportunity to have a bit of food. And then maybe even just before I sort of try and get out, nip to the loo. It's just a bit of a risky place, but I think I'm going to get riskier. I'm not going back in the boat. I know that much. I'm gonna eat as much as I can. I do take the bayonet, maybe, right. So eat as much of this as we can, and then as I say, I need you guys to just listen like you've never listened before, and and then I'm gonna run the loo. Right. Give me 30 seconds. Right. Oh dear. I am stressed. I think I'm just gonna assume that I'm gonna have my gun out all the time. Thanks, Splinter. Are you in this event over the next few days, Splinter? Are you in tomorrow? I've had a very good start. No events for me for a while. Ah, you're busy with work, aren't you? Well, good to see you. Happy New Year. You're doing well. I've had a very positive start. I immediately... Right, are those doors supposed to be open? Immediately found... well, good spawn. Found a rifle. Found a boat with a spark plug in it. So yeah, this is about as good as it gets for me. PvP is on, so I'm scared. I've got to try and get off the island now. Yeah, I've wanted to come to Prison Island for a long time. Now, I could do the boat, but I'm not going to do that. That feels stupid. I think there's clearly a decent amount of gear because... yeah, I don't think I can take any credit for what I got so far, really. Other than a good spawn and... deciding to run down here. Hope you've had a good Christmas and New Year, Splinter. Hope you and your family are doing alright. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Just need to remember, just breathe, it's fine. It's fine, it's just a normal run. It's just a normal run. Doesn't matter that it's an event. Just, you know, just relax. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Do I have to swim to get off here? I mean, that jokes it'd be cool if I found a spark plug, but then I found a spark plug in a boat. It's crazy. Right, so where am I? Yes, I am going to have to swim between the islands, aren't I? What do we do after that? I think we go... we could even do Pavlovo, you know. I need more servers that have basically got, like, no crazy stuff, except from the fact that you've got a map, because I think it would really help me to learn.
Does the cat need feeding?
No, I fed the cat at the same time as the dogs. I got the fright of my life there. Alright, don't get too on swimming, please. We're good on food, we're good on water. We're good on what? Unstable connection, no! Oh my goodness, what's the password? Server info. Alright, I'm in caps. Come on, let me in. Travelled 5,000 meters by foot. It's pretty good going. At this stage of proceedings, let me back in, please. Are you going to let me in? Already connected to this server. Oh my goodness. It's a bit stressful, isn't it? What's happening here? I mean, I hope that by logging out while I'm swimming, I've not drowned. Okay. Oh, I'm not drowned. That would have sucked. Not had any connection messages. Oh. It's giving me the default markers again. We'll turn those off. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. And just to save time, I'm not going to get rid of any of my old markers. I'm just going to turn them off. Suppose before I'm swimming to the actual shore, I should I'll just check where I am, make sure I'm going the most, decent way. At least swimming, and then I can be looking through the scope periodically. Hey, dear. That's a very small amount of swimming needed there. Just going for it. Teeny tiny bit of swimming. If any. Right, I just need to watch my stamina. I think we've got to just go gun out, because, yeah, if anyone sees me, they're just going to shoot whatever. There's no reason at all. Do need to watch my temperature now. It's a bit misty. that hill. I'm assuming there's not going to be like a kill feed. I think it would have said if there was. Nice. Stress, stress, stress. Well, as you can tell, having been to Prison Island, I'm now just going to take it super easy and go to a flippin' big military base. I don't think I'd go Zeleno. I think I'd basically be going Pavlovo and then sort of just heading up like ski resort sort of way. So I don't run into someone like a Dafty, you know? That's what I usually do. Need to think like Splinter and scout places out before I go into them, particularly this melee. Lots of cheeseburgering going on at the minute. Game's trying to tell me something. Right, looks like a nice tree line to follow. Hope if I was near someone I'd be able to hear them. My headphones are very, very good. I think I just need to... I don't know, I don't feel like they're as loud as they could be. Like, I think there must be something with my settings that's... yeah, not as loud as it could be. So yeah, I need to play with that at some point. I've had one glass of Coke. I'm going to try and refrain from any others, because obviously the fewer toilet trips the better. Got a Discord bleep, so I should shut that at some point, because that's a bit annoying. You guys shouldn't hear it though. There's an ad break coming up in 1 minute. Stick around if you can. And let me know if you hear. If you haven't said hello in the chat, feel free. Twitch and YouTube, so you're not going to get the ads on YouTube. At least you shouldn't do. No, so I'm sort of following a trail at the minute. More or less. Cure's location will be released in 1 hour. Okay. Well, so far so good. That means we've survived pretty much an hour. 50 minutes, I guess. Is that the path? Oh, what the heck, I got a notification for the ad starting. Just jumped out my skin. I'm trying to be bold because obviously I don't need to do a military, but I should have a positive attitude. The more geared I can be, the better. Right, we're in here. Let's turn that one off now. There's a fucking zombie. Where is the zombie? Come on, mate. I don't need you. Another one? Oh, I'm gonna go under. I guess we should check hospitals, especially because we're going to be looking for a cure. Shut all the doors behind me. I don't love that the doors are open, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Near a zombie running around. I'm getting there with knowing the difference, but it takes time. Just gonna loot as much of this as I can. Pox antidote. Okay. I mean, that's not the cure, but it's a pox antidote, so. Where are these zombies running? It's like, is there some on the roof, maybe? It's too erratic to be players. Salt vest, not bad. Rounds. Not checking up there. Shall I check up there? Right, I tried to shut the door and it didn't, which is a worry. Oh, got lag again. I can always shut down one of the streams, but I don't think that'll be the reason. Oh my goodness, I'm up the ladder. Hello. Can I fit this anywhere? Afternoon Flash, how you doing? Happy New Year. I mean, that sounds like a player. Cheers, Flash. Right, how many bullets have I got? I've only got one bullet, so it's not worth me. I don't know, those footsteps sounded a little bit more consistent, you know? Sit here a minute. Thanks for the check-in, Flash. Doing an event today, sort of 4 or 5 hours long, solo. There's about 50 people, and there's supposed to be an antidote which you can find. It's not the pox antidote that I've got, as far as I'm aware. And yeah, the person who at 7 o'clock is holding that, or thereabouts, is the winner. You get 3 lives. Oh. Yeah, seems pretty cool. And I've managed to get more geared than I've got any right to be. Based on luck and a plan that worked. Right, so let's just do this. Maybe there's not a player around, but I'm just gonna sit here until I'm happy. Oh, so we need one more of those. Where else would I have 380? 380, right, we've got 380 in the Bison mag. It's a 64 rounder, so if I found a Bison, that would be very nice. Playing Icarus, nice. Yeah, Catherine and I were playing a lot of Icarus before Christmas. Good game. I'll put mag, IG mag. Yeah, I like Icarus a lot. Right, let's pop that on there as well, and that on there. Could do the smoke grenade, but it'd probably come back to haunt me, I think. IJ. Right. If I could get a pistol that I could silence, that would be even better. Right, I'm trying to tactically go to the toilet when I think I'm in a reasonably safe place. So you listen out. I'll be I'll be 1 minute. What it was £3. Wow. Right, back. Yeah, I mean Icarus is great, and of course led by the studio run by Dean Hall, who made DayZ. Let's make sure I pick up the Bison mag. I think maybe just because I'm here, I am going to load up the Vega with another bullet, and then at least we've got a bit of a fallback. And I suppose I should figure out where I want to go next. So obviously I want to be round... Oh, this is a tech building, it's not the hospital. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll do the Millie base, and then we'll go to Pavlovo. Zombies about. Windows Defender. Don't need you popping off Windows Defender. This is the hospital, yeah. There's so many zombies. So many zombies. Right, I need to try and get these guys to de-aggro. I don't know if I'll be able to really, but sit here for a minute. I could sort of do without fighting loads of zombies. So I was going to give them a minute or two. I'm a little bit worried because I'm in a place that's got windows. They're just going to keep aggroing on me. But we'll wait a couple of minutes and see how we get on. Not bumped into anyone yet, which is good. Just pressing that. Maybe they're de-aggroing. Because I've not got a silenced pistol. It's the thing where it's like I want my gun out, but then obviously I need to make sure that I put it away. And the fact that I'm cold means that I am shivering. I could wring out my clothes. Could be wise. No, they're very much also laughing at me. Okay, let's just take them out. Or lock them in. That'll do. That will do. Right, this is open, but presumably someone hasn't turned down a helmet, so... Tent, hilarious. LAR mag, wow. Combat gas mask. Another Vega mag. Another Vega. With an 8-rounder. Right, slide on here, what am I picking up? And 4, right. Shut that down. Lie down a sec, right. Vega is gonna be very USG mag as well, I didn't even remember that. Where is the other Vega mag that I had? Because I've got my other Vega. Let's empty that. And it's there. Not sure about those sights, to be honest. So. Gonna have pretty much a full round. Full mag, should say. Which of these is better? Worn versus badly damaged, okay. Nope. Opposite of that. I know what the buttons are in this game, I promise. Right. Just need to make sure that I can actually pick this up. So much stuff, man. I'm not even looted this whole barracks yet. Oh, okay. Okay, there are people around. It's safe to say there are people around. So about how oh my goodness. Backward every zombie. Backward every zombie. Another LAR man. Right, where can we gonna go? I think we're just gonna let the zombies de-aggro here, and we're gonna wait to see if we hear somebody, because there's people about. got too many mags. Got a lot of mags. Can I put a sight on this? Not that one. Let's see. Got the glow stick. We've got the pistol flashlight on the pistol. Oh wait, no, it's not on the pistol. Has got a battery though. We'll keep the M-lock mag maybe. And get rid of these other two. 2 LAR mags. One of them's badly damaged, the other one's not, so let's empty this one. Keep the mag C. Maybe we keep the USG, but we take the bullet out of it. We'll put our Winchester rounds in here. Chances of me wanting a Bison now are pretty low, I think. So we've got the Baraka sights down there. Winchester tracer rounds. We've got a lot of rounds. Have I got anything that needs patching up? Nothing that I can actually patch up, okay. Oh, the sights. Put those together. Lots of different types of bullets at the minute. There we go, and those are more ACP. Right, we're gonna have to get... I'm gonna have to wring out my clothes because I'm making too much noise. I'm making far too much noise at the minute. And I'm just knocking around here for a bit because I reckon someone's gonna come here. Oh, there's different... Okay, yeah, they're different bullets. They're entirely different bullets. And I knew that, obviously. Right. Put that away. Dig it down there. Let's take this opportunity to find anything that's wet and wring it out. I mean, maybe the gunfire was like Zelenogorsk, but you'd think that they'd want to come to the military. Do they give you an update of how many are left alive? No, but you do get 3 lives, so maybe if someone was eliminated, they would say, but I don't think so. There are shoutcasters and there are other people streaming it as well, so there's lots of different perspectives, but obviously I'm just not allowed to know what is going on. But because they don't sort of narrow the circle or anything like that, I mean, obviously they are going to tell you where to go to in terms of where the cure is, in sort of 40 minutes time or so. But yeah, we don't necessarily have to go for that. I'd just like to survive. I've managed to get pretty geared, so we'll see what happens and where we need to get to. So that's soaked, that's damp, that's soaked, soaked. I think that's everything I can run out. We've left the things that we want to leave at the minute. Kept a few different mags. Any prize? No. Be cool if I won the event, but haven't got my sights set on that. Yeah, there's a few bigger streamers playing and more playing tomorrow as well, so I feel like it'd be pretty prestigious to win, but no prize as such. Just a cool opportunity to play and stream, I suppose, and so yeah, I've had some good stuff so far. definitely had connection issues, but the zombies seem to be a bit daft as well. Maybe I want this on 2 and that on 5, actually. Oh my goodness. Don't feel good about being out in the open. This also looks like it hasn't been looted. Although there's more doors open with this one. Right, we're finding lots of LAR pieces. Also tents as well. But pitch myself a tent somewhere by the coast so that I could got somewhere to go back to when I die. Not that I'm going to die, obviously, but... And we go for the M4. Right, is this pretty much it? Oh dear. No. Zombie after zombie. Right. Oh no, there's more. I'm constantly getting lag. You'd think it would probably be my end more than anything else, but I don't know. Nine by 3-9, okay. Okay, lots of M4 stuff, but no M4 to speak of just yet. Loads of bullets, which obviously we'll gladly accept. Right, onwards and upwards. My next marker is... oh, there's so many zombies. My next marker is Pavlovo Town. Obviously I want to try and get a good scope out of. So where would I like to be? This tree line maybe? Hesitant for the zombies, but maybe if I stick in here. Yeah, but that's right, I've got a scope, so... Clearly all the nerves are making me need the toilet constantly because I need another wee and I feel like I haven't, I haven't drank that much. Let me in a tree. Let me, it's got a nice condition in a tree. That's the rush to ask. Right, what's the goal here? So I'm on the edge of Pavlovo. Probably actually want to be, like, over... Where do I want to go? If I put down there, then I'll be able to follow the river. I guess there's a question about whether I go and drink at the well now. If I kill an animal, I'll be good for food for the foreseeable. Obviously I need to cook it, but you know what I mean. So I'm heading up that way, but I'm just going to try and stick to trees. Just trying to keep my head down, you know? I've done plenty of looting. We've got lots of stuff. Food and water is the main thing I don't have. Yeah, we'll keep following tree lines. Some train lines then. Almost. There will be a train line, but it's not what I'm following. Not at the minute, anyway. Yeah, as I say, we'll sort of do little coasty bits. There's the castle that's way up there. There's obviously ski resort, all that sort of side of things. And I can check the map periodically as well, so. So what am I looking at from there? So I'm looking at that tower at the minute. Okay. Got the rack out. Obviously I've got a rifle. And also a shotgun, so if I was close to someone, I would rather be using the shotgun. But I'm thinking, you know, if I do just sort of bump into someone unawares, I'd like to be able to just spray. I'm assuming there's not going to be a server restart on this, but I guess you never know. Last event I did had a server restart. Dear. Hope you had a good Christmas, Flash. Hope you're doing well. Everyone else watching as well, same to you. Extra hunting stand. So it'd be rude not to. Okay. Heat pack. Knife. Pop that on, to be fair. Being cold and shivering half the time, so I might as well. Glad it's back to normal. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, yes, I'm back to work from tomorrow. Well, today technically, but first proper day back tomorrow. Suppose I should get used to carrying this and then we'll look around a little bit. Yeah, I'm periodically just gonna sort of stop and check where I am, or use those little gaps in stuff happening to nip to the loot, like I said. But I want to feel as though I'm somewhere a bit more safe first. And obviously I am heading for like a main route, I guess. So I've got to be aware of that. Cheeseburger bird over there. Haven't heard any more shots since the sort of one big volley of shots earlier. That was probably at Zlenagorsk, but I don't know where it was. Someone must have died though, because it was just one big spray. So is that the railway line? I think so. So I think if I can stay in these trees and I can keep an eye on that, then that gives me the most visibility while being in a, you know, reasonable position. There's not going to be any like major points of interest for a little while yet. I'm apparently too hot now, which is fine by me. Clothes will dry out eventually. I'm just going to sit in this tree a minute. I'm a little bit close to the railway line. Right, bear with me one sec. Okay. I'm always relieved to still be alive. Right, so that's the next marker. And then we'll go Zvir after that. Maybe we'll make that one red. Well, apparently it's only red on my map, so oh my goodness. It's not red when you're looking at it. I think it's possible I'd be a little bit safer on the other side of this path, actually. Let's seek to cross this now. I'll be on the other side of the water here, won't I? But maybe we can get across without getting wet. No, please. Oh no. It's a little bit steeper up here. Again, I'm on a trail, which I don't love, but I think for the time being on this side is probably the best option. Oh my goodness, that bird. Absolutely scared from the daylight out there. So scary. It's like the sort of the grass is always green and sort of thing. It's like whichever way I am, I'm like, oh, maybe it'd be better somewhere else, you know? No point debating between those two because they're similar sort of camouflages. Go to this deer stand. Food and water will start to become a problem. We've been alright so far, but I suppose my next main place I want to get to has got a well. Another hunting knife. Just take it out for another minute, but so I can't keep that up. So we're sort of riding the edge of the map. When they tell us where the cure is, I don't know whether it'll be, well, I don't know, obviously, A, where it'll be, and B, whether they're just going to tell us, or whether they're going to sort of be giving us clues. "20 minutes till cure location is revealed," so they're still on track. They've not added the extra time on just yet. I don't know whether they might, like, delay the end of the event, but... It will be in the north, so get moving, freshies. Well, good thing we're going up north. I mean, we're still very south, but... Freshies obviously suggests that there are people who are fresh because they're being killed. Which, of course, makes sense. I do not want to be one of them, if at all possible. I've made good decisions so far, and I would like to continue that, if at all possible. Got to be a military area. Yeah, we were thinking, I was talking to Scooter, and we were thinking, you know, it might be the quarry. Could be, obviously, like Tizzy, you know, somewhere like that. But I suppose they don't want to make it too obvious. I mean, I don't even know, I don't know if I'd be able to get to the quarry, to be honest with you. I don't know where it is. Obviously, I can check the map, but... And then, I mean, they might give you a general area, and then the clues are about, like, where specifically it is, I'm not sure. I don't want to put sort of pressure on myself, but I suppose... It makes sense that we play the objective, you know? Go for the story. So where am I? I'm right up there. Okay. So yeah, we start to head in a little bit now. Before I was coming across loads of animals. I haven't come across any animals for... Well, I was hearing a lot of animals. I haven't heard any animals for a while yet. A while now, should I say. The river. Somewhere else we can loot after we've gotten the well, hopefully. Get onto the shotgun. I need a bottle, really, because otherwise we're just going to be sitting duck while we're drinking for ages. Good run so far, though. First one of the year. Probably even first one since Christmas. Right, that is a good find. Give me a gas canister, please. Hiking boots. Oh, there's a warm. They are wet though. Where for open doors? Bit of food, nice. Cat food, but still. Fill up on that a minute. Although actually, I need to wait till I've drank because I don't want to be sick. Don't want to be making noises, so let's get rid of the heat pack. Zombie over there. It's probably me who spawned it in, but you never know. Another bayonet. Got more zombies popping up now. That, good. Does make me wonder about whether I should just leave the well. We'll keep moving for now. Oh no. Don't know whether the first one followed me, but there's certainly a second one here. I think I found anything on the zombie today. Did we take that Sprite? Sure we did. Oh, big gas canister, yes. Right, why are some of these zombies making noises but nobody's coming? Sorry, I should get you in here first. Come in here. Please give me that. Pig. Oh, that'd be big. Where are you, pig? Oh, I didn't get the gas canister either. Need to do that. More food also, yes. Alright, come here. Oh my goodness, I survived. Okay, this is bad. I'm not doing the well anymore. Stupid. Get the gas canister and get out. Have I just swapped it? Oh my goodness, I think I just chucked the gas can. Just chucked the thing into the wall. Oh no. Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. I've just disappeared the... So I've aggroed zombies. I've potentially given away my position. And I've lost the... Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. What a bad little run of events. That's my bag and take it. I'm not taking that. No. No, we need the helmet at this stage. Actually, I've not got a plate. That would be good. So yes, I'm here. So I guess from here we go in up to here. It was actually that way. Alright, yeah. So I'm not on the edge. I'm sort of more on the river then, not on the edge of the map. Which is fine. I'm annoyed about that cooking stove. It would have been really good to be able to cook without having to go into a house or something. I might find another one. Well, I could hear something. Like a fire or something, but I don't think so. I hope not, anyway. Ooh, dear. Right. Come on, chat. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Failing to jump the fences. Is a killer. Literally. This is something you can get killed for. If I can find some thick trees, I'll stop and have some food and drink. But it would have to be a clump. Like maybe those two are okay, but I'm on a trail, aren't I? So it's not bad, but obviously I need to be careful I don't get killed by a bear as well. Bears and wolves would not be very nice. Noisy birds make me get scared. So I started the cat food, so maybe we eat that first. We managed, we managed to get some food and drink there, which is good. I'm just going to sort of snake up this side of the map. Just need to watch for getting full. There we go. Maybe I'll do the hunting knife. Is that better or worse than the bayonet? Who knows? Okay, there's another deer stand on the way. We're a bit more in the open now, but open in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Can't remember exactly where that castle is, but that's what we're going to come across at some stage. Guess I can blend into these rocks a little bit, but I've just got to be careful. See much at the minute. So yeah, I quite like this sort of like, you know, not using the map too much, but just using markers. I think helps me get around a little bit more. And then as I'm learning the map, it means I'm able to see more stuff and remember where it is, and then not just spend all my time getting lost, which, you know, I've got a tendency to doing. So what am I looking at here? A lake? What else? It's mosquito tents, I guess. So we'll do that. If we get rid of number 6, we're looking at 5, and then we've got 7 over that way. I do like this route. I've wanted to do this for a little while, but I've just not quite had the spawns, so I'm glad we've been able to have a bit of an explore today. Keep the high ground for now, although I think I'm going to have to cross the water, aren't I? Whether by bridge or by... not bridge. Yeah, we'll cross over here. Right, well. Back into the trees we go. I think we've done well to sort of sparingly loot towns while actually doing a lot of military and all that. I mean, what you want with all these things is, if I can just have a bit of a run like this and then actually kill somebody. Cheeky little video, you know what I mean? Bolshoi Kotel. Yeah, I think the castle's miles away. Stick a one on there as well. I mean, I don't know if it's just a big hill, if that's all it is, but... nice to have things to aim for as well. Still been toying with the idea of doing another DayZ video. I played it a little bit a couple of weeks ago. Not many players, but they've done a new update. It doesn't massively excite me, but I think a lot of comments are still coming through YouTube of people finding DayZ videos, so it might be worth doing a bit of an updated look at. Bit of a beginner's guide sort of thing. Let's have a bit of a... see what I can see. Take off 8 and we're going towards 7. Don't see anybody. It is a bit of a strange place to be, but... The developers missed the ball on that one. They should have kept up with updated communications with its player base. Yeah, it feels like they really had a good opportunity and then just let it slip through their hands. I don't know how you come back from that, really. They've just been very slow of updates, and they'll be like, look, a new gun! But they spend so much time on procedurally generated maps that I'm just like... I don't know, when people were first saying, like, oh, it's a bit like Rust, it was like, oh, well, it's not... You know, it's not just like Rust. But the more they do, the more I'm like, you're just trying to make it like Rust, aren't you? And I just don't think there's a need for that. Here. Drivable car. Could be. Bomber jacket. What have we got? Tactical shirt. Okay. Oh yeah, there's this little summer campy type place. Oh, alarm went off. Find the church beyond the town of Vodsno, and there the cure can be found. Okay. Where's Vodsno again? Church beyond the town of Vodsno. Well, let's just put that in. That's the sort of ultimate goal. Only the 10 kilometers away, you know, not far. Ad break in 1 minute, guys. Stick around. Oh no. Find it. Alright, let's say that again. Jacket, 24 slots, another hunting scope. Got space for that? I honestly not got space for that, wow. I don't need it, but it doesn't hurt, does it? Good to know I'm low on space though, that's worth being aware of. That's pristine, it's a bit darker as well, I guess. Scope. Right, I'm going to do this and then Moschino after that. Box 762, that is very nice. I've not got a gun out, which I thought I did, so let's not do that again, please. Right, we'll keep going along here for a little while. There's no sort of dead zombies or any sort of major signs of people, but there's not a great deal of stuff. Well, I mean, there's plenty of stuff. 762 as well. Right, ads are starting. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. She mags. Does she though? No, okay. What has he done with that? Where have you put that? Okay. You don't need that. Okay, we will certainly have a blaze. reckon at this stage we get rid of the rack. I've got to gradually get more comfortable with having longer range weapons, and I think having a blaze is a good opportunity to do that. So we'll keep the shotgun, we'll keep the blaze. What's my scope like? Same scope. Blaze is more likely to kill someone, I suppose, so I should probably default to that. I was going to say I hope everyone else is having such a good time, but I don't think I do actually. I hope they're having a terrible time and they can't find anything. I'd much rather a tundra than a blaze, though. I can't hit with the blaze. Need to get my, deathmatch game on. Right, I really shouldn't just stop like this. Do that, Moschino, and then Sosinovi. Could do airfield, I suppose, just to have a bit of a play. I suppose everyone's going to be going not there, so might be a good opportunity. I mean, there'll definitely be people at airfield, but I guess we just need to be getting as geared as possible, don't we? So. Having a plate carrier would definitely help. And as I say, my sort of goal within the goal is really just to get a kill. I think just being able to kill anybody would be very cool. Obviously got no aspirations of winning the thing. I'd hope to scope this out a little bit more than I have done, but I appear to be here, so guess I'm gonna go for it. So I think the play now needs to be that if I was to find like a UMP or something, I'd probably get rid of the CR. I think that's the way around to do it. No space, man. SG5K. I don't think SG5K is good enough for what I'm talking about. Oh, no. It's not got anything anyway. Vegas everywhere. I do love a Vega. By 19, 545. I guess that's worth having. Right, check here and then camo, and then they're desperate to give me an SG5K, but I'm not convinced. Never mind, baby AK. Could just have a little bit of Coke, that'd be nice, thanks. Or Pepsi Max, whatever it is.
Yep.
Thank you. Yes, please. On this occasion. Right. What a run this is. I've not got a weapon cleaning kit, have I? So 54539. I've just found a box of that, so let's open that up. Oh, it's a full... Oh no, sorry, that's it. It's not. Oh, I am lagging. Don't tell me I'm hand-bugged, am I? Oh, don't tell me. Really? Oh, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Just gradually. Oh, I've been kicked again. Okay. Hmm. Is that the right password? Quite possibly should have taken the opportunity to go to the loo, but not yet. Thank you.
Sorting out my rocks.
Hmm. That's good. Right. Already connected to the server. What's taking so long? I think I'm probably going to stop the YouTube stream just because I've been kicked a couple of times. So let's give ourselves one less thing to worry about. If you're on YouTube, I apologise.